Ben Taylor Matthews, you missed the French Open this year. Last outing was at the Champions Trophy, which you made the final of. How's the preparation coming off of that into the British Open?
Yeah, pretty good. I skipped the French this year. That was kind of always going to happen, so I've had quite a lot of time. Eliminators are obviously coming up, so I decided to prioritise a bit of practice for that, really. So I've been able to do, a lot of training without worrying about matches, really. It's been quite nice.
How's the game and the form coming on?
Pretty good, I think. I was just saying to one of the guys, it's very rare that I come off court after practice at Queen's and I'm like, I really enjoyed that. I kind of know what's going on. So, I feel like I'm in a good place. Kind of doing like I said, doing lots of training and mixing stuff up a bit more and, trying to find the right balance, but feel good.
Your first round in singles will be either against Bertie or Lewis Williams. What do you make of both of them as players? What are you kind of expecting from their match?
From their match, I expect that one to be pretty close. Two different kind of styles of play. So it'll be interesting to see which one of the two of them can kind of implement their style on the other one more. Obviously, it's a home court for Bertie. So I expect that one to be tight. Yeah, really tight.
And then how would you approach each of them going into your second round match?
Yeah, good question. I mean, ultimately, obviously I'm seeded as on paper I'm a stronger player than the two of them, so I'll be certainly trying to, implement my style on them and try and take control of the match and let them react to what I'm doing. Hopefully it goes like that, but you never know, and it might end up the other way around and I might have to react to what they're doing, but hopefully I've got enough tools in the bag to overcome whatever might get thrown at me there.
On seeding at least, you would play Mathieu on the 8th seed in a quarter-final, which has implications for the world race, because you're in a tight battle with Steve, who's drawn Camden in his quarter-final. Does that weigh on your mind at all, or you just play who's in front of you?
It doesn't weigh on my mind at all. The goal is always qualify for the eliminators, which I've done. So whether it's against the number one, like the number one ranked qualifier, whether it's John or whether it's Nick, I'm not fussed. The goal is always to get there. So I guess if the whole tournament goes to seedings, I think I might overtake Steve, but I just, if I'm in, I'm in. That's good enough for me.
And then playing potentially Mathieu or another one of those players, what were you looking for in that? Assuming you get there to that quarter-final.
I mean, that's quite an interesting little section of the draw, isn't it? Because you've got Henry Hedman's obviously had a good qualifying, upset a seed. He's playing Nino, who's obviously had a very good season, and then into Mathieu. And Mathieu won't mind me saying I've been the number 8 seed in many tournaments. You're the one that everybody wants to draw. So it'll be interesting to see who comes through that section. But again, hopefully I can just implement, if I get there, I can implement my style and try and dictate things, because things can change pretty quickly on this court. So you've got to be on it from the word go. And if it is Mathieu according to seedings, he's an extremely tidy player. Everything's super tight. So we'll have to be on my A game for that one for sure.
In the doubles now, playing with Nino for the first time.
Yep.
I'm presuming that's because Bryn was not available.
Well, that's probably a bit harsh on Nino. Bryn's unavailable, and I asked a couple of other people, but they were already taken. So I just thought, I practice with Nino a lot. I know his game. He's had a very good season, so why not have a crack and see how it goes? And we managed to pick up a seeded spot, so even better.
Can you tell me what kind of partnership that you're expecting to have with him? What styles are you going to each bring to the table?
um, absolutely no idea. Absolutely no idea. We had a practice match this week, which went very well, but yeah, brand new partner. You kind of, there's going to be a certain amount of figuring it out on the spot, and hopefully we get through our first one, and I mean, we've got a bit of a free hit, I think, in this event. On paper, at least, we should get through our first one, and then we're up against the world doubles champion. So we can, yeah, if it doesn't go well, then it doesn't go well, but we can figure it out as we go. But I imagine lots of direct style. Yeah, pretty aggressive. Nino's not one for kind of pushing it around, so part of the reason he got the phone call. So plenty of aggression and hopefully lots of accuracy.
Looking ahead to the rest of the season, you've already mentioned the eliminators are coming up. How are you planning to manage your calendar around those eliminators?
Heavily. I'm going to play in everything, I think. Before then, just had like a bit of a circumstance change, and figured, like, I'm 40 now, so skipping events and times, I'm in the autumn of my career, so I'm just going to play in as much as I can, and I'm enjoying it at the moment. I've been through quite a lengthy period of kind of not enjoying it, and I'm back enjoying playing and training again, so I'm just going to enjoy the process, play the events, enjoy the eliminator, try my best, see where it gets me.
So that would include the Australian, the US, and so on?
Certainly the plan, yeah. Australia I've entered, which it was quite a kind of recent decision. Again, I wasn't planning on going, but I've now got the opportunity to do that. So, and you can never miss a US. It's in Westwood, so that'll be nice to visit that for the first time, and then yeah, on to the eliminators. But it's quite a tight schedule post Christmas, so plenty of tennis.
In those first round eliminators, have you got any thoughts on what you'd like to do, or is that still going to be hush-hush for now?
I think all the players in there obviously would like to play at home. So my preference would obviously be to play at Bristol. It's difficult for two reasons. Like the club have just had to spend a lot of money on a roof. So yeah, it might be a bit too soon for that, but we'll see. And it's always tough competing against the American clubs financially, and it's obviously a bidding process. Everybody would love to play at home, home support. You get to stay at home, familiarity. Just it's like another day at the office, as it were. So that would obviously be the preference. But also, I've always maintained I don't mind travelling. I don't mind playing away. It's nice. It's nice to be away and not have those distractions of kind of work and things, and as soon as you kind of land wherever it is you're playing, you can just focus purely on that and actually live like a professional athlete for a week, which is nice.
All right, Ben, Taylor Matthews, thank you very much.
Pleasure, thank you.